Higdon Outdoors Television is brought to you by HEVI-SHOT, the industry leader in performance shot shell ammunition. Tetra, hear the hunt. Eukanuba, the official dog food of Higdon Outdoors. Momarsh, hunt hard, hide easy.
Webfoot Kennels with Chris Akin.
Chris is an amazing dog trainer. Everybody knows him. He's got the ribbons and the dogs to prove it. He is a household name in dog training worldwide, not just the US. Chris is a phenomenal dog trainer. I'm gonna learn a ton from him. And if you ever have questions about a dog, Chris is probably a good guy to reach out to.
Perfect. That part of the test.
That was it. Passing, and we're done. Let's get out of here.
Well, you know, when you take a new dog and he's had his training and he doesn't have any idea why we're getting in a boat before daylight and why we're motoring out, getting in a blind, he hears the ducks in the air and doesn't know what they are, and none of that means anything to him. And you shoot a duck and it falls out there and you can see him go, what just happened? And he goes out and gets the duck and then you repeat that again. And, I mean, you get a dog, 15, 20 ducks, and you just watch this light on top of their head get brighter and brighter and brighter. And then, man, by the third day, it's on. It's incredible. You know, it's fun for me because I train so many dogs for so many people, and a lot of people hunt here in town. I'll run into them at the local sporting goods store. You know, how's old Sally doing? They're like, you know, pretty good, pretty good. You can see the wheels turning. You know, she didn't see this duck, or you know, this duck got away. But then you run into them at Christmas and you say, hey man, how'd old Sally do? And they're like, God, let me tell you, man, we killed 36 today, and she picked up 36. And then the next season you run into them, you hear all kind of crazy stories. You know, that dog's going and parking the Ranger and fixing breakfast, you know what I mean? Because they figured out the deal and they know the drill, and I mean, they know the shirt you're gonna put on when you go hunting in the mornings, and they're spinning in the bedroom in the mornings ready to go. And I brought my personal dog down here the other day. You know, we're down here working at the Duck Lodge, and we went out in the boat to do something in the blind, and he never took his eyes off the sky. He just like, hey, you know, this is where it all happens, is what all goes down. And it's just a lot of fun to watch them develop into that. It's a lot of fun to have those experienced dogs.
Well, I would like to tell exactly where we're at, but I'll put it this way. We are somewhere between Blytheville, Little Rock, Hope, and Pine Bluff, Arkansas, if that makes any sense. We're down here with Chris Akin and a bunch of his buddies, and getting ready to go shoot some birds in the bush.
Well, feels like duck season. It's 30-ish degrees. Got a little bit of north wind. There's frost on the ground. We're in Arkansas. There's ducks in the woods. It's duck season. It's great. A little bit of weather. A lot of ducks show up.
We've got about 75 acres of rice right out here that they don't ever touch. So they kind of have their own refuge system going on here. Got a couple awesome dogs with us, and we're gonna sneak in here and see what we can't do with them.
Y'all wanna do the big lake boat race?
Hell yeah, bub. We gotta run up on your motor cowling first though. Then I gotta say, that's my granddaddy's hole back there, you stay out of it. We getting ready to scrap, Bo.
Whoa, whoa.
Now, Brooke.
What'd you say for it?
This ain't no gator tail, okay? This is an outboard. You gotta take a little courtesy.
Inside every dog is something extraordinary, waiting to be unleashed. For the people who recognize their potential, who coach raw ability into dogs who inspire awe. For people whose greatest achievement is the bond they've built and the stories they share. We're with you, fueling the extraordinary things your dog can do.
I am by no means a professional dog handler, so I'm learning some stuff. I'm just kind of kicked back in the shade and learning some things. We're watching some really, really amazing dogs work. We're watching some dogs that are currently learning and progressing work as well. So, man, we're just kind of learning some stuff from them and seeing how we can kind of implement that into our own personal training regimen with our own dogs.
We got 4 marks set up. We're gonna do it as what we call a double-double, but basically what we're looking for is working on marking and memory. So we want her to go out and get that bird right there, come back, I'm gonna line her up right here, and then she's gotta go across the pond and pick that up, you know, just off her memory. Then we've got a blind retrieve set up down here where I'm gonna line the dog up and I'm gonna tell it what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Practice makes it as close to perfect as you can get. And so it's all about experience. So every day we come out, and marks are our most important thing. They don't need to use their eyes, they don't need to use their nose until they get in the area. They need to be using their brain to know where that bird is. So they're like, that guy threw it out to the right, be right over here in this cover. So I need to go to this area right here, hunt around. You saw that dog use her brain the whole time and get in there and hunt that area and find the bird. That's exactly what you want right there. My dogs give me everything they have in their body every single day. So I feel like they give me everything they got. So I've got to give them everything I can give so that they can do that. And Eukanuba 3020 has done that for me. I got the skin, I got the hair coat, I've got the teeth, I got the weight, the muscle tone, and the energy. Eukanuba is just strictly the best dog food that you can give a dog.
All right, here, watch this single up front. Sit.
In the hole, in the hole, in the hole.
Up front, up front, up front. There you go.
We sound good to the neighbors anyway, don't we?
Yeah.
Chris, you shooting like pieces of rice down there or what?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was pitiful. Finn.
I was about to get my slingshot out and finish him off for you.
That's Finn. He's my personal dog. And he's a puppy we had and trained him and raised him. And he's got a grand title and a master title and qualified all age and AKC Hall of Fame and kind of did it all. And he's my everyday backseat dog and house dog and family pet. So he's kind of all around dog. He likes to duck hunt as much as we do. So works out pretty good. That looked pretty good.
On the right.
Y'all got anything to shoot at? I'm the only one to go shoot.
Everything's on your end.
Well, that sucked.
Don't have a lot of wind, so it's tough to finish a big group because you can't control them. That wind's not pushing them down, so half the group came in, but they landed right here on our right side, which was great for Chris, but everybody else on the left wasn't going to shoot over on the right. So as soon as Chris shot, a few of them dragged over. We were able to shoot a handful of them, so it wasn't perfect, but by all means, it wasn't bad. There it goes. There it is.
Usually when those ducks get out there and that stuff is just so thick and so many things for them to go hide behind and go under and grab hold of and all that, it's hard on them, but he did good, went in there and stayed with it. He dove down and stayed with him and got the bird. That's what we got him for, you know. Man, you know, just your normal training, conditioning all year long, and you know, a lot of people, especially an older dog like him, we don't do as much with him as we do younger dogs, just because they're getting older. I mean, he'll be 8 years old in April, and but we still had to do some conditioning and just normal training. Swimming's the best thing for any dog, no matter what kind of hunting you do, whether it's dry field or hunting out here like this. Swimming's, because it's low impact on her body, real low impact, and you get a lot out of it. Man, you can put one in shape in a hurry by just swimming him. So, I mean, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot of special equipment, one bumper and one guy and one dog, and you can swim them a bunch, throw them several retrieves, and get them ready during the summer for this. And of course, he hunts almost every day, and so he's very well conditioned to doing it, you know.
Introducing the new and improved heavy metal from HEVI-SHOT. 16% more downrange knockdown power with new higher density bismuth pellets layered over corrosion-resistant steel. Try the new heavy metal today and increase your odds. Tighter patterns, longer range, clean kills. HEVI-SHOT. I didn't come this far to miss.
Tell me about Boomer.
Okay. Boomer was a dog that I had. He was a puppy that we had, and a dog that we trained for a client. And we trained Boomer for a guy named Philip Fennell, who's no longer with us. And Philip had him, and he was just too much dog for Philip, and I fell in love with him. I love the wilder, the crazier. The more they love it, the more I love it. And so I offered to buy Boomer from Philip as a young dog, and so we purchased him at a young age, and he was my everyday duck dog. And I tell you, he was not a good duck dog his first year. He handled on marks all year. He missed birds all year. He loved it. He went hard, tried hard. He'd miss them. And man, by the time came on, he just kept getting better and better and better. And in the end, Boomer was a 9-time grand champion. Boomer was a master hunter. Boomer won the Super Retriever Series. He got, I think he placed in every single one of them he ran, but the last one. And he also won the ESPN Great Outdoor Games. It was all hard. Brett. I got way better dogs today as far as marking. I got way better dogs today as far as blind running. I just don't have dogs that have the same heart that Boomer had. And Boomer did it for him, and he did it for me. We were a lot of fun together. I mean, he loved it as much as I did. We were just kind of made for each other, you know. And it was a hard road for me to let him go, even after he was gone. And I mean, I don't know how many years it's been now. It still sucks talking about it, you know. And he's still to this day a big part of who I am and what I've accomplished and the things I've been able to do. The people I was around, it's just amazing what all was brought to me from a Labrador Retriever, one of them. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. In my house, we got pictures of him all over the places like all our other great dogs, and it'll always have a special place in my heart for sure. These two are low coming back around.
Right. Yeah, they might do it.
Nah, they're gonna turn back out. Let's shoot them spoonies. Spoonies, baby!
Heck yeah. Midwest canvasbacks.
That's the first 2 spoonies we've shot all year.
Right here on the right, right here on the right. In the hole.
Shoot them up.
Oh man, smell of gunpowder. That'll do it.
Yeah, it worked out. That's what I'm thinking we're gonna end up having as it gets more and more light out here. Come in like that. I mean, he's coming to the house, that's what we wanted. I get it setting up pretty good. In the hole, in the hole, in the hole.
Woo! I'm shooting a little better on that group. You guys have such a beautiful place here.
Prettier when ducks are in here.
Everywhere's pretty with ducks are in it. On the right.
Swarm's going around.
That duck was in mine and Boone's zone. What y'all doing down there?
Well, he said shoot him.
Who did?
Chris did.
Well, yeah, who shot him? Chris?
No, I ain't shot, boss.
Man, that was pretty.
Yeah.
They game hog your roach?
Yeah.
Don't know who it could have been.
They're coming back around. There's 3 of them over there. They're gonna come right through the hole. Shoot them up, right? Shoot them up. That worked out very nice.
Is it in your zone, Mike?
I didn't shoot.
I know, but they was in your zone. Y'all should.
Oh, he's giving up on zones. There's just no rules anymore. He's in the back. There he is, right here on the right.
Shoot. Call. Now shoot him. Shoot him. Well, I was trying to get him to turn that way.
Shoot. Just big orange feet in the sun.
It ain't over yet. How many we got on the water? I think they're leaving. They better shoot them. Shoot them.
There's 20.
Got it. God, I thought we was fixing to have the show right there.
There he is. Got him. Starting to look like we know what we're doing down there on the edge of that bench.
Carpenter. Chef. Coach. As a duck hunter, you play a lot of roles. And it's all for this one moment. This moment, right here. Higdon Outdoors, bringing ducks close and hunters closer together.
I think we're duck hunting. This is it. We're doing it.
And put the big man in the boat towards the back because we're about to spear not even a wave. We're just about to go like this and just completely sink.
Man, it's funny, when we come in, the conversation's not about my buddies, what shot they took. We have more conversation about what the dogs have done or can do than we do about what we've done. We talk about, man, that retrieve that dog made, or that dog knew exactly where every one of them were, scattered out all over the hole and over the logs. And dogs are as big a part as the people, for sure, because they're so good to you. They give you everything they've got. They're more excited than anybody to see you every day. They're just here to please you and do whatever you want to do. I mean, my dog, he can lay in the office if he wants to. He can lay in the bed if he wants to. He'll go ride in a truck with me if he wants to. He'll go duck hunting. He'll go train. He don't care. He just wants to do whatever I want to do. And there's not another buddy or pal that on earth is going to be that way, is going to be that excited to be with you. So they're special, special animals. I've trained them all. I've trained shed dogs, bomb dogs, drug dogs. We've even trained some stuff for diabetes, all types of explosive dogs. And you can do the same thing with any of those dogs. All they're trying to do is please you. That's all they want to do. Isn't that amazing that you can take one animal and do all that stuff with it? I mean, I can take the same dog and do every bit of that with it. And it's just amazing how willing they are to please. There's not one other breed I can think of that's that way. You take a golden retriever, a Labrador, maybe even a Chesapeake, and outside that, I can't think of any dog that's just there for you. So very, very special creatures for sure.